All right, my 5K, 10K folks, I'm super excited to have you guys join our running club on Saturday, January 29th at Jefferson Barracks Park. But before you arrive, I just wanted to take a few minutes of your time to talk through some logistics. And hopefully if you watch this, it'll just make your experience even more pleasant, because Saturday mornings can become quite hectic if you don't know where you're going or don't know where you're doing, and then there's hundreds of people and it's just kind of mass chaos. So hopefully you'll take a few minutes of your time. Now, we will get started with announcements right at 7:30. So it is my suggestion that you plan your arrival time no later than 7:10, 7:15, because parking at the Mississippi Greenway Trailhead at Jefferson Barracks can get a little crazy. And if you guys are using Google Maps, I would really suggest putting in Mississippi Greenway Trailhead at Jefferson Barracks Park, because it is outside of the kind of normal loop, just a little bit closer to the river. So put in that, and it'll take us right to that starting location. That's where we will meet. So again, arrive early, okay? Especially at the beginning and especially at this location, just because parking can get a little crazy at this one. And it won't always be, but an early arrival time is always recommended. So arrive early, and even if you sit in your car for a while and keep warm, at least you know you're there, you're parked, you got a spot, and you kind of know where to go. Now, when you start walking towards the gold shelter at the Greenway Trailhead, you'll see lots of people, right? Our half, our full marathons, as well as our 5K, 10K groups are all meeting at the same time, and we are all in the same kind of pace group. So what are those, right? Just kind of, right, how fast you're finishing a mile or whether or not you're kind of doing a run walk. All right, what I want you guys to do is take a look, all right, at the email that I sent out to you late last night. I know it was late, as well as take a look at the spreadsheet so you know what pace sign to look for. And then I brought some of our pace signs from the garage, or from our garage out there. So when you arrive, coaches will be holding these pace signs, okay? Some of you guys are in the 11-minute pace group. Some of you guys will have these run walk kind of pace signs. 5, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1, or a walk, all right? So there's an 11, there's a 12, and then there's 5, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1, and walk. So look at what pace group that I've assigned to you preliminarily, and go find the coach that's holding these. Now, please realize that there are going to be a variety of folks in that group, meaning there will be 5-1 marathoners, there'll be 5-1 half marathoners, 5-1 10Kers, and 5-1 5Kers. So you need to pay attention to kind of what we're going to do, because you don't want to go on the marathon course. It's extremely long. That would be extremely painful, okay? So if you guys are a part of our 10K program, once you find your coach, you are doing a 3-mile loop around Jefferson Barracks, and that coach that you start out with will guide you all the way around. Stay with that coach, okay? Stay with them. Do the best you can to stay. I've slowed you kind of way down, so hopefully it won't be too much of a struggle to kind of stay with that particular coach, okay? If it is too hard, stop on the side of the road, side of the trail, and wait for the next group to come, because they are kind of wave started by paces. So if it's just not right for you, hop back to the side of the trail, and the next person will come pick you up. That pertains to everybody but the walkers, and the walk coaches will spread out. There are 3 of them, so they'll help kind of guide you through. So if you were a part of a 10K group, you guys are going 3 miles, you will get your coach, hop in, you're going to do a loop around Jefferson Barracks Park, and it's 3 miles on the dot when you guys arrive back to our starting location at the Gold Shelter, okay? If you guys are 5Kers, you guys are going to be traveling out with the same group, right by your 10Kers, right by the halves and the fulls, but we'll be placing an orange cone at 0.75 miles or 3/4 of a mile out. You guys are going to be turning around and coming back, right, with a second coach. So if you were in the 11 and 12 minute pace group, Joan Fritz will be escorting you guys on the way back. If you are in the 5-1, Rachel, Miss Rachel as my kids call her, will be escorting you back. If you're in the 3-1 group, you've got yours truly. I'll be escorting you back. If you're in your 1-1, Barb Delgado will be escorting you back. And then if you're walking, Lindsay Dell will be escorting you guys back home. So 10Kers will meet us after they loop around the park. 5Kers, you don't go that far, so you guys are just going to go out 3/4 of a mile, come back, right? We're all going to start together, all right? And when we get to that 3 mile or 3/4 of a mile, turn around, we'll turn around and escort you guys back. You guys will get stretched out, talk, socialize. If it's cold and you just want to get in your car and go, you can do that as well. But I'm looking forward to it. So crib notes, arrive early, all right? Check out the Google Maps before you put it in. Mississippi Greenway Trailhead at Jefferson Barracks. That will take you right there. You'll see a ton of different cars. Look, because there's overflow parking too, so you might have to, plan a little bit ahead. Arrive early. Look for your pace coach. Go all the way around 3 mile loop if you're a 10K. Out and back if you're a 5K. Have a great time, and yeah, I'm excited. If you have any questions, let me know.